So whatever your focus is, you look at that and then you describe its position based on what's affecting it. So it's A after. We don't say A with a W before it. Yeah?
I will for sure say that.
we do get mixed up, but it's eventually we will learn to be more mindful of how we phrase it. And it does make a difference to the children. If we are all consistent, then they will also be consistent. And it's clearer in their heads when they analyze the information. Okay? Okay, so for this thing. For this new learning, the first part of the lesson is actually words with diagram of ng, which they will learn as Okay? So I would pre-review this before I go on to my auditory part of this new learning. So this is the second part of this lesson. So I would ask you to link, bank, sink. What sounds the same in the middle position? And what sounds the same in the final position? I'm going to write them. L-I-N-K-B-A-N-K. Link, bank. What was the last one I said? Sink.
Yeah, sing. No, sing is
Oh,
the
it's
sing.
there. Okay, sorry guys. I thought I deleted that. Okay, so we can just use these words. Kink, plank, plank, sling. So I would have done the auditory. I would ask the medial position. I would ask for the sound in the final position. Then I would write these words on the board, and then I would ask them what letter is the same in the medial position. Okay, so what letter is the same?
N.
And what sound does it make? But was supposed to be ng, right? What was the original sound of n that we heard? And what was the keyword for that? Nest. But how come now it became What is the same around it? Huh? It's the K at the end that's affecting it. Yeah? So the keyword for this is something that you can see in the bathroom or in the kitchen sink. Yes. So you would show them again, right? Was for the ng, so this time it's still Okay, and the latter was n, and the original one that we learned about it was nest. But this time is a new one. The sound is and the keyword is sink. Okay? So if you see a letter N, you say before or after? Before, in relation to K, right? If you see an N before a K, the N will make Okay?
And not what?
Not N.
Not
You didn't sink. So you're not going to say kink, plank. You say kink, plank, plank.
I don't hear the difference.
We can talk about it.
So let's look at this word. Okay? If there was no K, how would you read that? Ban. Your tongue is here, almost in front. Ban. But if there's a K,
Bank.
so
Bank.
you don't say ban. You say b, a, at the back. You don't put it here in front. If I write the pronunciation, it will look like bang. The pronunciation. But the spelling of Okay, so this is a sidetrack, yeah, just to explain to her.
Yeah.
But
I
after,
mean, it's automatically doing it when I do it with a K.
but if you after you verbalize this, you go to your linkage paper, okay, and you ask them to write what letter.
N.
So it's an N,
Yeah.
yeah,
And not
and
Not
not
what?
NG, not NG. But when you reach the fourth part, so they write N, trace, name the letter, make a copy of it. Name the letter, make a copy of it. But when they hear the sound, I'm going to be saying, name the letter,
N.
N. So my sound card is not N, it's
Okay.
but my ARD is N. Okay?
Would you do a pre-review with the king
Yes.
also?
King? Yeah. You mean this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first new learning. If you do it on the same day, then it's very easy to just refer. But if you do the second new learning for MK another day, you'll have to give these words and ask them again what sound that makes.
But why those sound and thing? It's not part of the picture card.
It is.
Sound and thing is,
The keyword is king
but
for
sound,
NG. You don't have to make a picture of all the words with NG. You only need one to remind you of the sound.
okay.
So king will remind you of the sound. Okay? Move on. Okay, this one will help you discover. So when we work with a reading practice, reading means you see. You look at the letters, right? So what letters are the same here?
C.
C. Okay. Here is also C, right?
Yeah.
What sound will the C make here? How about here? So how come here? How come here the letter C makes, but here the letter C makes S. Is there anything that's affecting it? We've worked with surrounding letters earlier, right?
The vowel.
The vowel, which one? This side or that side?
The right side.
So you have vowels here. But you also have vowels here.
Yeah.
Darn it.
But very close. What kind of vowels do you have here?
E.
E and I. So if you describe the position of the C in relation to E and I, how would you say it? If you
C.
see a C,
Next to
E and I.
but next to could be on either side, so be specific.
after.
Is the C
Before and
after?
after.
Should be before. Okay?
Of.
If you see the C,
But can you say there's E and I after C?
that is an accurate thing. It's just that your focus would be the E and I. So you're figuring out how to sound out the C because it has several sounds, not the E. Yeah, so that's why we want to focus on the C. If you see the C before an E or an I, it will make S. So instead of instead of saying make an S sound, you actually give the sound. Okay? If you see a C before E or I, it will make S. Now, how about this side?
A O.
If you see a C,
So if you see
A C
a C
before A O U.
before A, O, U, that's not A
And a vowel. And a consonant, sorry.
and a consonant. I would say that yes, actually it's for any consonant. Yeah? So consonant, the C will make K. Or you read the C as
If you see the C before A, O, U, or consonant,
the C,
so the big C is consonant.
yes.
Okay. The C will be K. Will sound as K.
Sorry?
will be sound k.
Yeah, will make the
Will
sound
make the sound.
or will be read as. So
Will
the
be.
equals means will be read as or will make the sound. So this is lesson 19 for letter C as k and s. This was my lesson for the grade 1 class this week for both classes.
Oh.
And we did a practice for this.
So
Now-
how was it?
Good? They got it? Even my ESL kids got it?
Nice.
Yeah. Later on in lesson 52, much later, they will actually learn the sounds for the letter Y. Yeah? What sounds are these? Do you know?
What sounds are what?
The Y. It actually makes I here, and here it will make
E.
E.
Y.
Yeah? We will discuss later why, but assuming we're in lesson 52 and you learned how to read the letter Y, now how does that affect reading of the letter C? Will it make k or s?
If the Y comes before the C, it's
If
gonna
the
make
Y, no, if you see the
C
before,
after the Y.
is it after?
We're talking about the first year, the second.
Okay, we can do both. We can do both. So this one would be S,
Before.
right? I mean not S. So before Y. How about this one? The C is before a,
L.
L is a,
Consonant.
so what would that be? So that's why it's cycle.
So through the cycle, we learned that it's also Y. How do you teach that it's also Y? From the word cycle?
What do you mean?
I mean, how do you teach this rule? You
The
just
sound
added the
of
real
Y.
Y.
You will have another lesson much later, lesson 52.
Oh, okay.
And we'll cover it later.
That's why
Okay.
it's red.
So the red
Yeah.
ones are for 50.
Yeah, these two will be much later. It's 2-syllable words. Most of the words in the first 2 books are 1-syllable words, apart from the last few lessons, 3 or 4 lessons. Okay, so this one. Remember, if it's a reading situation, we see what letters we see, right? So what letters are the same in all words? S. The letter S. Okay, I will read them and tell me what sound they make. His, as, is, has, miss, class, less.
Double S.
So this one, the S, made what sound?
We have
Here,
it.
the S made, how many S's made that sound?
Double. Dagger.
The 2 letters, right? So, which position is it in? So, if you have a final single S, and usually we say after a voice sound. Yeah, because if it was not voice, it would have not made that sound, even if it's in the final. So in my class, we do put the voiced. Okay, so if you have a final single S after a voice sound, it will make Z. But if you have a final double S, it will only make S. And this is similar to which rule? Which concept?
Two consonants, then you.
2 consonants make only
One sound.
1 sound. Yeah?
You do it with the kids, this thing.
Yes. They're very used to it.
They like it.
They love it, yes.
I cannot imagine getting a hold of that as a child. I'm stressed looking at this.
That's because we have learned it already and we are trying to reconnect the information and fit it according to how we learned it. But they have not learned it. So for a new learning, they're always so welcoming of new information, new patterns. It makes life easier for them, I think.
I have
think
just
that's how it
No, and also because she's teaching all situations today. If she would have done one class at a
Right.
time,
Yeah.
it's different.
But I have to say I like it.
Yes.
I mean that it's just different. Like for me, it helps me those signs because I'm very visual. I actually like it.
Okay, so we've covered reading situations
Yes.
where the position of the word makes an influence on the sound. and also the surrounding letters before or after. Now this one.
Y.
Okay, the same letter is Y. Now I'm going to read it. Fly, cry, fly, spry. Penny, ugly, nasty, bunny. So
There
this
is
one,
no vowel there.
there's no vowel there. Is there a vowel sound? There's no vowel letter. Is there a vowel sound?
Yeah, because of the I.
Yes. So what sound did Y make here?
I.
So the Y here
Is this diphthong?
makes a
I don't know what is
long
diphthong.
I. We'll talk about diphthong another time, but you have to cover it. And here, what will the Y make?
E.
And yes. Okay, and both are in which position?
Final.
So how come they're making different sounds?
Because there is no vowel before, so.
What do you mean there's no vowel?
Yes, it's close.
No vowels.
Which one?
E, A.
Oh,
E,
this one you
U.
mean? So there's a
Here there
vowel
are
on this
vowels.
side. That's what you mean?
Yes, but here there are no vowels.
Okay, so if I cover this part, would they be almost the same? If I
No.
look?
No.
If you look at that?
Yeah, well, oh, you have also double N, direct N, but.
How about the number of syllables?
Oh. And, yeah, 2 syllables, 1 syllable.
Okay, this is a one syllable word. These are 2 syllables. That's important because the one syllable words are always stressed. Remember stress? So in this lesson 52, if I did this lesson, I would pre-review stress. Even in the alphabet activity, I would do the stress activity. When you say sound, higher, louder, and longer, yeah? So if it's stressed, if the Y is stressed, it will make I. Here, is it stressed? Penny, ugly, nasty, bunny. No. So this would be unstressed. Okay?
Can you show why it's not stressed here?
This one
Here it's stressed or not?
is, tell me, penny. Which one opens your mouth wide? Pen is louder.
Yeah,
So will the Y be stressed or unstressed? Pen,
not stressed.
not stressed. So that would be unstressed.
Okay.
And this one is fly. There's only one syllable. If it's one syllable, it's always stressed. Yeah?
Wait
Okay.
a second.
So,
So the line is stressed, the circle is not stressed.
yeah, this is stressed.
Okay. Above the Y. Yeah.
So your pre-review for this lesson would be the stress and unstressed. And I think you would also have to pre-review your syllable division, how to divide a 2-syllable word, and find out which one is the stress part of it. So you would have to review that for this lesson.
That is lesson 22 or 23.
Yeah,
something
and
like
this is already 52, which is much later. Yeah. Okay, so for reading situations, it was always what you